So this is Xaryxis 5, because you all got captured and or escaped by the skin of your teeth in Xaryxis 4 before you could overcome the new empress of the Xaryxian Empire, who double-crossed you at the last minute and tried to imprison you, and was successful at imprisoning Mervin and Tarsbane and Zebulon. So those three now sit, or are being taken at least at this moment, to, you think, some dungeons below the Citadel. So if we look at the map of the island, let's see where you guys are. So this is the Imperial Citadel that you're on. You were just in this battle at the Temple of Light that you were overpowered in. A few of you got away. You headed back, those of you that got away, toward the trade quarter where your ship, the Second Wind, is hiding out below the rock of the Imperial Citadel. Most of the Imperial fleet is still mopping up after the battle that started as you guys entered this system and used the cover of the battle to get to the Imperial Citadel to try and confront the Emperor before he could become Emperor, the new Emperor. And that's when the Empress double-crossed you. So the prisoners are being taken most likely toward the Imperial Palace and will probably be imprisoned in the Imperial Palace. You guys get back to the Second Wind, where you find at the Second Wind, of course, you have the Treant there, you have Flinch there, and you have Crux there. But Crux is well into the bottles and is convinced that the whole loss of your home planet and every ship in the battle and everything else is his fault.
Not wrong.
So let's do some character intros. We'll start with the two that got away. That'd be Silver and Topola. And David, you'll be playing Topola until you capture or you rescue Mervin. So we'll start with the character intro for Silver. Go ahead, Silver.
All right. So as the princess flew off on her solar dragon, Silver was able to activate his ability to fly and zoom back to the ship to let them know that things had gone very badly indeed. Silver is a autognome with a little bit of cleric and a little bit of druid. He was literally made for this. He was crafted to be a spelljammer and to form other functions on the ship, like ship's cook and other things like that. So that's Silver, and hopefully he can help save the party.
Okay. Topola, I'll just give a brief description for Topola here. Topola is a mage, and Dave's playing Topola. You guys ran into Topola when you were trying to find out who was causing the destruction of your home planet. And Topola was the one who was able to guide you toward the Mercane and gather together a fleet that you were able to take to the Xaryxian system and try and defeat the Xaryxian Empire. And so Topola is kind of a neutral party. She was most interested in astronomy, and she's kind of mostly here to see this potential destruction of a star that you all had planned. So to be a first-hand witness of that, she's interested in. And she's on your side. She's overall kind of neutral, but she doesn't have any love for the Xaryxian Empire. Then you got Flinch. Flinch is a Hadozi and was the first mate on Crux's ship and is one of the few remaining crew members. You guys were mostly functioning as the crew members. So Flinch and the Treant, whose name is escaping me right now, are on the ship waiting for your return. At the same time, as you guys return to the ship, Silver, a second ship you see coming your direction. Ooh. So that's where we're going to start. This is, you're out in wild space, and you're just getting onto the Second Wind. So some ships around for us. Here's the Second Wind right over here. It's docked underneath the Citadel. So the Citadel is not to scale. You guys are just using this as a map out in space for your fight you might have. So
might have.
You might have, yeah. Let me put together all your guys' tokens here. And John, your character will appear in just a second. We'll do the intro for that when that happens.
Excellent.
Okay. So the Treant there is on the center of the ship. You guys are right here now. Flinch greets you, tells you the captain's below decks, into his bottles. So I got the captain down here, below deck on this map over here for the second of all the decks of it. So Topola and Silver, you guys can be wherever you want to be on the map. RL, you'll be playing Flinch. And for now, Josh, I'll have you plan the tree. That could change real soon.
Sounds good.
Okay. So take up whatever spots you guys want to be on the ship as you have just arrived back. The ship that you see coming, favorite thing. Just gonna move this to the bottom of the map here to just give us room. Okay. What you see coming is a bombard. Bombard is a gift ship that consists of one enormous cannon. And it is partially aflame, and it looks like it came from the battle, although you don't recall any bombards being in the battle. And it's making all due haste toward your position, but it's being trailed by a moth ship. So it's drawn the elves to your position, unfortunately. Moth ship's above it and descending toward it. The moth ship has got, you can see astral elves on deck, and on the bombard, you see only one GIF on deck. And it is Warwick. Warwick Blastmakoff.
Ha!
So Warwick's up here. Let's see. I'll put him up on the top deck. There we go. Okay. And then, John, your character is actually doing Spelljammer duty on that ship. So you
excellent.
and Blastmakoff are the only two on that ship. So if you look on the maps to the east of your position, there's a Spelljammer ship on that ship right there for your reference. So you were piloting toward the other ship. You basically have it on autopilot where it can drift into the right position where it's going to be basically adjacent to the ship you're heading toward. And you can make your way onto deck. So you don't have to be on the sub maps over here if you don't want to be. You can be on any of those maps or the main map that's over on the left side over here.
Oh my.
Cool. If they've been above us, I would probably be like, if I've set it on autopilot, I would probably be like just under cover there, so that I'm not like target by free firing stuff or anything like that. But
Sounds good. Sounds good. So you could make your way up the deck that the captain is on is this one up here. And if you made yourself up one level to this door here, that door there opens onto the deck, so you can actually see what's going on outside if you get there. So you could go there if you wanted.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. Yep. That just puts you right here. Perfect. Then you guys are on that ship. Then we put the elves on the Star Moth coming your way. You got 3 elves that looks like manning the catapult, or the mangonel that's on the exposed upper deck there. You have, it looks like, the captain of the ship and a couple of guards on the very top of the ship. And the rest of the ship crew must be within the ship there. And you can see ballistas firing on the bombard. And you can see the bombard's damaged. It has... Normally a bombard has 300 hit points. Yeah, 300 hit points. This bombard's got damage to one of its mangonels, and I'm going to put the ship over here to track its hit points. And this guy's sitting right now at 150 hit points, so halfway destroyed as it's coming toward you. Your guys' ship, the Second Wind, I'll get them all over there actually, Second Wind and the Moth ship. Moth ship's got a little bit of damage, not nearly as much as the Bombard. So it normally has 400 hit points and it's sitting at 350. And then your guys' ship can have upwards of 250 and it's sitting at 200 right now. So those are all done there. And everyone can roll initiative. If you can't roll for the person you're commanding, just let me know. Okay, boom. Mm-hmm. So the ships are closing, and at the end of this round, you think the Bombard will be adjacent to you. But this first round, you guys are going to be at range. So the guard of the main ship won initiative. Let's make sure everyone's initiative is working too. So we got David, were you rolling for Topola? That seemed to work. And then Josh, you're rolling for the Treant. That's in there, good. Tars, you're rolling for Vlinch. That's good. Okay, looks like everyone's in there.
I need to add my thing for Gift of Alacrity to it. Let's see.
Go for it.
It's 1d8. New things are new. Ooh, 7. Make that a 25.14.
Okay, you are first silver.
Oh man. Okay. What I'd like to do is how far away are the moth? They're basically within a turn, right? So they're within 120 feet, right?
They are, yeah.
Well, hell, I'd like to. I'm just gonna center fog cloud on top of the moth to just completely obscure the Bombard and the Second Wind from them.
Okay.
So let me
Go do that, move where you want, and then the guard will go.
And there it is. I'm gonna tuck in inside the door where I like to hide.
Very good. All right. The commander of the moth ship will return fire with a radiant ray. He's going to have disadvantage because he can't see, but he was targeting at that tree end, so he has a good idea where that tree end's at.
No.
18 to hit the tree end for 30 radiant damage. And
That hits.
does he get multi-attack? Does.
You said the 12 hits Starbow? Damn.
It was an 18. And then a 15 on Starbow?
That does miss.
That does miss, okay.
Yeah.
It's done. Topola's turn.
Which is good, because that was...
That was a big hit, dude. 40-10.
Hey, Shane, can you throw a fog cloud on top of the boat for us?
Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Just so we don't forget. All right, David, what will Topola do?
I guess I'd like to fireball those folks on the deck.
Okay.
Up there.
That covers them.
You good there?
Yeah.
Shane?
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
And is that really how small the fog cloud is? For some reason, I was thinking it's bigger.
I was too. But it is a 20-foot radius.
Let's see. Why did that fog cloud disappear? Oh, by the map layer. Let's see.
Ooh. Holy shit, they have stealthing
Very
technology.
effective.
Stat.
Destroyed
They
the
have
entire
cloaked.
ship.
Okay, fireball shooting.
Yeah, same place as the fog.
Same place as the fog cloud. Okay, 31 fire damage, 14 dex save for those guys. They got 4 dex saves on the warriors. Dex 1, 2, 4. They're good at saving, but only one of them saved. The other ones take 31 fire. Nice hit. So 31 for the first one, the second one saved and took 15. Okay, Topola, after you move, the warriors are going to go. And the 2 that were on the front there are going to climb over the railing and down onto this lower deck here, and then return fire toward the boat. I'll fire in Topola. Multi-attacking with their longbows twice. First one, Topola, is a 23 to hit. Look at that damage. Topola locked out. 4 piercing, 4 radiant. Oh, not on the second one though, Topola. That's a crit, and it is 11 piercing and 22 radiant.
Okay. Yeah, that puts me out.
Topola goes down with that one. Okay, then the next one will shoot at the treant. Longbow 1, miss. Longbow 2, 13 misses the treant. And then this guy is going to have to dash to get down there. And then these guys are going to dash 1, 2, 3, 6 to get down onto the lower deck as well. They're done moving. And then Warwick. Warwick Blastabakov on his ship is going to try and throw a grenade up onto that deck. 60 feet, 20-foot radius. And he rolls a 5. After throw 1 through 4 on a d6, he's out. So he's still got it. Does 17 damage to the ones up there. 15 dex save for half. And Josh, you can take over for Warwick after this attack that I make.
Okay.
So they got 3 dex saves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Need 15s. So we got 2 made it. Yep, just 2 made it. And they are the second 2. So 17 and 8 and 8 and 17 and 17. Okay, and then Flint, it's your turn.
Alright. I'm going to move and drag Kukla back to cover.
I'm sorry, I missed that. What are you doing?
Drag my down colleague to cover.
Okay.
I think I only have 30 movement. I don't have any of the spec, so I think that's as far as I can go.
Speed of 30, that's right. What you can do for your action? Or was that a dash? That was a dash, okay.
Well, I will dash. I'm sorry, I'm in Brazil. My internet sucks.
Dash to there. Lunch is done. Okay, Nezpa. Let's do a quick introduction for Nezpa. The Spelljammer helping out Blasmakov.
Nezpa is a half-elf, non-binary they, them. They're an enchanter wizard. They decided to join this crusade, this foolish crusade as they see it, but figure it's the last and greatest hope for Toril to actually become whole again. So, for certain values of being whole, I guess. So.
All right, it's a turn.
Sure. Looks like those 5 guys up there at the top center up there are within a 10-foot radius of each other, and they can be confused if they would really like to be. So.
Messing up with my maps. Okay. Confusion, 17 wisdom save negates. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It does not charm them, that's right. It's an enchantment, but not a charm effect. Okay, so 1, Only two of them made their saves. All the rest failed. So it's number 2 and number 4. Otherwise, they are confused. I'll put. I'm thinking it was going to be stunning them, so I'll do the stunning icon for those guys.
And then I'll step back under the awning.
All right, Trian's turn. So Josh, you got the Trian this round, and then next round the Trian will go to Silver to control.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah,
I'm going to throw a rock at disadvantage at the closest one.
Okay.
12.
Ooh, 12 is a miss.
Second attack, 15.
That is gonna be. Does he get multi-attack with the rock? I don't think he does. Just with a slam.
Oh, sorry. Okay, you're right.
Okay.
Well,
so the rock flies high, misses the leading guy. That's into that round. And Silver, your turn. Oh, let me move the ships. So take these 2 ships.
Sorry, I just want to be clear. I was assuming that I didn't have the capability of firing the actual bombard itself.
The big gun? No, you don't.
Okay,
you are correct.
Just double check. Yeah.
Guess you're undercrewed.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So the ship kind of scrapes along your guys' ship and comes to a stop there. The Wasp is hovering over the top of your guys' deck, probably about 20 feet up. So they can, you think, rappel down. Oh, and the fog cloud will go with them. Unless you did not want to go with them. Your call. You could have put the fog cloud in space or on the ship. Which would you prefer, Silver?
Had on me on the ship, please.
On the ship, okay. So the fog cloud comes with them.
Trying to make it harder for them.
They are above you, even though it looks like they're behind you. This to the back, this to the back, and... Alright, got it all. Okay, back to Silver. Go ahead, Silver.
So Tom, we are, like, this is happening immediately after, right? So
we
have whatever resources we had.
It is, but it's going to be hard to remember all the resources a month later. So just say you basically got fully recharged.
Oh, okay.
You got everything you want. And your hit points are full.
Mine might actually be pretty easy to remember, as I'm pretty sure I had nothing.
Yeah.
that was yeah, shit. Okay. Well, that makes a big difference on some of the things I can do. I am going to well, it's going to be simple, really. I'm going to step out to the door. I'm going to use my action to put up the Twilight Sanctuary, and I'm going to use my bonus action to heal Topola. I just have to find healing word in here, something. Healing word. Just going to do it at first level. So 5 of the heals to Topola, and then at the end of my turn, I'll roll like for everyone else. Boom, 10. And so after on your turn, I should hit that button. It'll just say temps on your turn, so it's not spamming chat. So look for those things, because I'll try to get them every turn. And I'm going to stay out here so I can have my aura affect people. All done.
After Silver comes the lead guard guy in the fog cloud, so he was shooting blind out of it before. He's going to have to double move. Actually, he's going to run out onto the sail and leap down onto the deck by Blaspikoff. Yep. Okay. So he runs off, leaps down to here, and that is a double move for him. Topola, your turn.
Oh.
Can I see those out on the deck, or are they obscured from my view because they're above us?
They're pretty obscured, so you need to be able to hit the... You can see the ones on the edge, the ones closest to the edge, close to you, with a direct spell, and an area spell to get all of them, including the ones on the back. So yeah, you can see the ones on the edge closest to you.
All right, I'm going to try magic missile, hit the 2 wounded ones close to me. Do I get 3? Let me do it at level 2 and do 2 on each.
2 on each? Okay, fire away.
Where's my button?
Ooh, nice. Oh, but it's split apart. So you got 7 on one and 9 on the other.
Yep.
So 7 on the top one and 9 on the bottom one. Both of them live through it, but they're both desperately wounded.
Okay.
After your turn, I got some blue guys, one of which is confused. Give me a confusion roll, please. 1. Use all move in a random direction. I'm going to roll a d8 here.
Nice.
8 is going to be this way. Northwest. I don't recall on confusion. Do you have to run off a cliff if that's a choice?
Let's see here. The creature...
Distant Whispers doesn't make you, but a confusion might.
Yeah, because they're confused. They don't know they're running off a cliff.
Right. Yeah.
It doesn't say anything about like not moving into danger, or it
Yeah.
does move into danger or anything. So
Yeah. So this one basically just is flying through space right now.
He
That
just
is awesome.
runs off
I-
the side
I
of the
approve.
fucking
Just runs
ship.
off the side of the
I
ship.
approve.
And then at the
That's
end of his
awesome.
turn, as he's floating away through space, he gets a save to see if he can get a confused wisdom.
Realize what
And he now is not confused.
he looks up. What have I done?
What the fuck? All right, that's that one. And then the blue one over here is going to fire a missile bow at Silver. Multi-attack on one
No.
bow at Silver.
Don't do that.
8's a miss. 11's a miss, probably, right, Silver?
Yes.
Then the blue ones below decks are manning a ballista that's kind of facing you guys. Those are not blue. Those two are blue. So okay, that's it for that. And then we got a priest going. He's manning the Spelljammer helm. Freed up from doing that. So now there. Okay, so he's going to do a double move. Not really get anywhere that you guys can see. And then the warrior's not in blue. Okay, we had guys manning a ballista. The ballista is going to fire at the treant.
Not a trend.
A ballista. +6 to hit. 3d10 piercing damage. +6. 21 to hit the treant.
Yeah, that's gonna hit
16.
Starbow.
20 piercing. Then the other ones are manning the one that's not pointing to you guys, so they can't do anything with that. And they are done. Then Warwick. This is you, Josh. Warwick is face to face with the captain of that Star Moth.
How about you, Knave? Make sure my multi-attack on this is... That's going to miss.
21
21
hit.
for 12.
12.
Nice.
Got it.
Ha-ha!
Flinch, your turn. So Flinch, the rigging of the ship you guys are on. See, there's a picture of it. Let's see what this rigging looks like. Ship C. With your slow internet, it might not show up for you, but there is rigging that goes up and is basically almost hitting the Star Moth's sail there. And so you could, with a double move Flinch, if you wanted to, climb up onto that sail and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The double move, you could get about that far if you wanted to, or you can do something different, of course. You have a musket, so you might want to use that.
I don't know how much damage my musket does, so I'll step out and eliminate the 2, so there's no... Or at least I will try to eliminate the 2, so there's 2 less combatants.
Okay, fire away. You're just outside of short
16
musket
for
range,
9.
but a 16 is a hit for 9 piercing. Dropped. You want the middle one or the bottom one?
I'll take the middle one, please.
Dropped him.
15 for 6 on the more
15
bottom
is a
one.
miss. All right. Muskets report
Alright,
out. Nezpa, your turn. So Nez, if you looked on the map that you're on, you're basically stepping out of the cabin like right here to cast your spells. And from that vantage point, you can see these 2 that are on the edge of the ship with a direct shot. They'd have cover from you, or you get them all
Right.
with an area shot. Plus, you got your captain fighting for his life up above, too.
Yeah, my captain.
Oh, before you go, I forgot to do the other 2 confused guys. Let's see what they're doing. Roll me 2 confusion rolls.
1 and 2.
So number
one guy gets back
4
normal.
does nothing. Number 10 gets stacked normal. Okay, so the number 10 guy, this is the southernmost guy here. He's going to fire his longbow twice on Silver. 23 Silver,
Oh yeah.
11 piercing, and 10 radiant.
You know, let me check the thing. It's just been a hot minute. Can't remember if you cannot shield. So, yeah, he'll take 21 points of damage.
Okay, and then second shot is a 6 to hit. And now your turn, Nespa.
Okay. I will. So when I step out and I can see that guy who just did that, I'm going to go ahead and I will cast Magic Missile.
Okay.
But I will do 1 at the guy that I just saw there and 2 up here at the.
Okay.
Hold on. Oh, crud. I lost my back.
It's hard with you. It's all over the place on the map.
Yeah. There we go. All
this
right,
ship is not the right scale. I'll have to fix that. Doesn't matter really for now.
Yeah. So Magic Missile. So the one guy takes 4 and the commander takes 7. it looks
Drop
like.
the guy with 4 and 7 to the commander.
And then I will step. I probably figure I would have had to step out like 10 or 15 feet in order to see the commander, but and then step back inside.
Okay, Treant.
once again.
Can he see?
He can
the
see
commander
both
up
of
there?
them. He can see the commander as well. Yep.
Yeah, he's just gonna take his shot.
A
at the
rock on the commander.
here. See if he can rock his world. Oh, how about a 28?
He
for
did.
28.
28 points of damage.
Does he count as an object or a structure?
He doesn't. The commander does not.
He might now.
That's the,
As a corpse.
that's the end of that round. And Silver, your turn.
Oh, crap. Hold on. That's for the tree. God damn it. 6 for the tree. All right. My turn. Not like getting hit. But sometimes what happens. God, it is not sexy, but I'm going to save those things. Yeah, it's not very sexy, but I am going to... Is the moth 30... How far away are these guys on the edge? Are they 30, 60?
From you?
Yeah.
Just what it shows there. So
okay.
It looks like they're 60 feet from you.
60 feet. Have to be here. No, that's going to work. Okay, then let me... I'm going to cast Toll the Dead on the commander, please.
Okay.
Toll the Dead. Where are you at, Toll the Dead? It doesn't matter.
Ooh, 25 for the save.
He just barely made that.
Yep, close.
Barely did it.
Okay. After Silver, the commander, trying to take out Warwick. He will multi-attack with his longsword. First attack on Warwick, whose armor class is 16. Is a 23 to hit for 15 slashing and 7 radiant to Warwick. And then his second blow is only a 15.
Ha First one hurt.
Topola's turn. Okay, Topola, you can see the two up on deck. They both would have cover from you, but you can see them. And then you can see the captain. He's got cover as well.
I'm gonna firebolt the captain, the commander.
All right. You mean
wrong
fire?
button. Wrong button. Wait.
Watch out, blast book off.
Fire B. What is it? Oh, here it is.
There it is. Okay, 18 to hit the commander. That's actually a miss with cover.
Ouch. Okay.
Okay, Warrior B's turn. And I don't think I made this warrior... Oh no, I forgot to make this warrior A's saving throw after his action, so let me do that real quick. He is no longer confused either. Okay, back to Warrior B. So this guy on the deck sees his captain having trouble. He gets right to the edge of the ship, leans over with his bow, fires on Warwick with his longbow. You have cover Warwick, so your armor class will be 2 points higher. That's a miss. That's a hit, for 11 piercing and 21 radiant. And then
Warwick.
second shot on Warwick is a miss, however.
So that's a total of
32 points of damage, yeah. Okay, just then...
I'm okay! It hurts!
The other two blue warriors, they come up on deck through the hatch. They open up the hatch, they throw it open, they come up on deck to there, and then lay down some withering fire toward you guys there with first one shooting at Silver, 21 silver, 12 piercing and 20 radiant. And then one more shot on Silver, another hit for 6 piercing and 15 radiant. And then 2 shots on the treant, 21 on the treant for 5 piercing and 8 radiant. And then 23 for 5 piercing and 12 radiant. And then the priest comes up above deck and shouts to surrender your ship. And after shouting surrender your ship, he will fire on the treant with multi-attacking, rain of radiance, and attack. You do that. Or that. It will come to the edge here and cast Hold Person on Warwick. So Warwick, 16 Wisdom save or else be held in place.
No!
Warwick is held. And that's a concentration for the priest. Then he'll try and get behind some cover from his troops, and they are done. And then the warriors are not blue. They're reloading the ballista below decks. And then got one left above deck, firing on the treant with the longbow. 13's a miss, and 14's a miss, and Warwick is held. Another save, DC 16, Warwick. Warwick's not held. Flint, it's your turn.
Cannot hold me for long.
That's your turn, RL.
Well, thank you. I was going to climb the sail until the numbers multiplied, so I'm going to step out and shoot the one that's... Actually, I'm going to go after the clergy. So I'm going to step forward and shoot the priest.
Okay. Miss and miss. Nezpa, your turn.
All right. Let's see here. If I... Oops. Yeah, I'm so far away. All right. If I step out to there, 5 feet of movement.
Oh, and feel free to... I can make a copy of your character. Do that. I'm going to copy this one. I'm going to paste one that you can place where on below decks you are.
Cool.
You just use the other one on this map and just drag it to like the edge of the map when you're not,
Yeah.
in vision.
How coneable are these guys? Like, can I hit them all with a cone from down below, or
Yeah.
Or...
Yes.
Okay. 1, 2. So I need to move out to here, and I will cast a 4th level Rhymes Binding Ice to see. Do we have a? We do have a spell. 30-foot cone. Don't have a 30-foot cone.
6. You would get, unless you get 1 square further forward, you'd be leaving a couple out.
4, 5. I can go one.
Okay, then you'll be able to get them all.
Cool. All right. 4th level Rhymes Binding Ice incoming. Blam.
Okay.
So,
Looks like 11, 24 points of cold damage, 17 con save for half, 24 con, 17. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 made it.
Jesus.
And the 2 that made it are a second one and fourth one, and they're going to take half of 24 is 12. The other 2 fail it. They're going to take 24 and be frozen in place.
And the priest.
And I'll put that guy. Oops, I didn't get his 24. And then this guy, and frozen in place. And the priest, con save, made it.
Jesus.
Minus 12. Okay, got it.
Okay. And then I will step back to here, and yeah, I guess that's all the turn I got.
Okay, Treant.
Yeah, the Treant's gonna. Let's see. The captain is looking. I guess the priest. But she's not maintaining control on anything, right?
Right. The only thing in short range is like the lead elves. Everything else is long range, it looks like.
Of the everything, yeah.
Yeah, Rock is only 60 feet.
I guess he will go after the lead elf.
Okay, fire away.
There. 23 for 30.
Oh, Jesus. All right. After the Treant, get some temp hit points. Silver, your turn.
6 again. All right, I'm going to cast a 4th level. Wait, make sure I can.
And Chin, I'm assuming that Warwick's out of range of your 10 hit points because you haven't been given.
Oh, yeah, way
Out of range.
Yeah.
I'm going to cast a 4th level heat metal on the priestess's armor.
All right. The priest is lightly armored. He's wearing chain shirt, though, so it'll work.
Yeah. Burn, motherfucker, burn. So at 4th level, where the hell is it? Nope, it's a 2nd level spell. Heal, sleep, bear, mist. Well, shit, it's not on here. No big deal. I can just roll it. So it should be a DC 18 saving throw, and the damage is going to be 48. So
4 D8 or 4D8?
4 of the D8.
4 8-sided dice?
Yeah.
Got it.
And then Silver is going to go inside.
Okay. Saving throw was con?
I believe so, yes.
Failed that by a mile. So disadvantage, and does the dex damage on his turn or your turn? Or
I believe it does it right away. The first, and then, on my turn, and then I can continue using it, but it's always on my turn.
Okay. Got it. And 21. Okay. Can you do me a favor, Shane, and look up the doff time for chain shirt?
Oh, yeah. I think it's 4 hours. Yeah, I'll look it up here.
All right. The guard trying to take down Warwick. Multi-attack with his longsword. First longsword attack's a miss on Warwick. Second longsword attack, is a crit.
Warwick goes down.
Warwick is down. And then he will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the top of the stairs and points his sword towards Nezpa and yells, surrender. And Topola, your turn. That's you, Dave.
Topola is kind of tired of all these people. Is that one of ours up on top of the dragon? I mean, the moth boat?
Yes. No, on the moth boat? No, none of your allies are on the moth boat.
All right, well, I'm going to fireball him again up there.
Okay. Put a fireball there, because you might be able to get more than just... Oh, no, he's on a lower level ship. So you'll just get those 5 up on top. Roll up some damage for me.
Just 5 seems good enough.
32 fire, 16 minimum. Drops this guy no matter what. The other guys could die. First I'll roll for the priest with the dex saving throw of an 8. It's going to take all 32 fire damage. Then we got some elves. Dex saving throws. 1, 2, 3. Made it.
Oh.
So they take 16 each. All right. Anything else, Tobla?
That'll do.
Okay, then we got the blue warriors. Frozen in place thanks to Espa. Gonna fire on Nez. Lombo 1.
Oh, fuck.
For 8 piercing and 23 radiant.
Pickle.
And then Lombo 2. Miss. And then the other blue guy. This one has you have covered Nez from this one. Actually, you can't really see you from there. The direct shots didn't take his shot on the Treant.
Well, you could probably see me. I hit him with a cone from there, so.
Yeah, but that's an area effect.
True.
Okay. Back to 14 on the tree ants miss, and 14 on the tree ants miss, and then the east. It's going to go ahead and try and get that chin shirt off. How long does it take, Shane?
1 full minute.
Oh, shit. Not his day. Not his day at all. Then, well, he won't do that. He's going to do Cure Wounds on himself. So, Cure Wounds on himself for 40 back.
Ooh.
Is he casting a spell?
He is casting a spell. I counter
I
that.
will counterspell that.
Okay, it's 8th level. Cure Wounds at 8th level.
Oh, okay.
So, what do you want to counter
when's
at?
it? I mean, the third.
Okay.
So
DC 18 on the check.
Yep. Let me find my counterspell.
I don't think I have it built in, so you just roll a intelligence or charisma.
Oh, you don't have the... Okay, yeah. Cool. All right, so, yeah.
Forget it's Nez a wizard? Yeah, so intelligence.
Yeah.
Boom! Countered.
Oh, shit.
I'll take that 40 points back off. Thank you very much.
Wow.
Warwick
Fucking A.
obviously didn't know that happened, but his spirit in the afterlife is cheering.
All right, then the other warriors. This was going to try and chip the ice off of this guy, so I'll undo him. Then the ones, they got a ballista firing on the tree ant from below decks.
No.
The ballista on the tree ant's coming like from a porthole, like on the side right over there. That's where the ballista's mounted. And that's going to be a
Asshole on the side.
6-17.
Damn it. Yeah, that hits Starbow.
Starbow for 3d10. 12 points damage to Starbow.
Those temps are helping a little.
That's that. They're all done. Warwick, death save. Warwick.
All right, here we go.
Go, Warwick.
Roll
go.
20.
Go, Warwick, go.
Right here. All right, here we go. What did I? Is that not death save? Do I not have death save built in?
I don't think I do for monsters now.
Alright.
Nice.
18.
3-1 for Warwick. Flinch.
All right, I'm going to move my full movement, which I think is 30. If I see the ones on the bow of the
Yep.
Mothra,
Yep.
all right, I'm going to attack the one that I think looks the most hurt.
And 6 is a miss.
Yes.
Oh, 14's a miss as well. Okay, after Flinch, Nez, your turn. Again. That was fast.
Yeah. Was prepared. Okay. It's too bad I don't have something to shove him off the edge. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and the captain, or the captain down here. I'm gonna go ahead and Tasha's mind lash him, and I have that mind whip. Sorry. So int save, please. He's probably really good at those.
He's good at it, but you
Not
got
good
him.
enough.
11 psychic, no reactions, only one action on his turn. Got it.
And then I will move back up here towards.
That's on that guy. Yeah.
Okay, Treant.
Can't see that one. Did the captain
The
come
Treant,
in?
by the way, is not stuck in position. He can move if you want to move him.
Oh, what?
Yeah, he's not like rooted into the ship.
Oh, he's not rooted in position. Oh, Tom. 5, 10. Oh, 15, 20, 25. Let's see, movement 30. Now I think he can get to the priestess, maybe.
Yeah, everything should be within 60 feet now.
There we go. He is, or priest, or whatever it is. I'm going to try that. How about an 18 for 31?
18 is a hit. 31. Finished him. Just smeared him across the deck.
And he's going to say, "You surrender."
Silver. Your turn.
Well, I guess I don't need to concentrate on that spell. Fuck. So if I use my action to dash, 30 looks like that. That's not close enough. So I'm gonna go another 30. Well, you know what? I can go there. All right, I'll come out here. I believe that puts blast him off, or whatever his name is. Yeah, within 60, I can actually get one further back. That's okay. I am going to hit him with the healing word.
Nice.
Woohoo!
So it's actually 10.
Give you inspiration for that silver, and the Treant still got inspiration for some reason, probably for smearing that priest across the deck.
Probably, hell yeah. And then, shit.
And we'll do these inspirations like rerolls, so do them after the fact.
Silver's gonna go try to hide behind the tree.
Guard's turn. Mind whipped. So, and on next turn, must choose either move, action, or bonus, and no other effects. He will try to do an action, which will be to attack twice, and he'll do Radiant Ray at Nez. 16 Nez.
I will go ahead and shield.
And then in his frustration, he'll
21.
do it again, even though it's probably a bad move.
That was not a bad move for
22
him.
for 25 radiant.
Damn.
Jesus.
Does that put you down, or?
No, I have 10 left.
Topola, your turn.
Topola will firebolt the one on the edge of the moth ship. Take that.
Or fire. Okay, after Topola, the warriors. Okay. That guy's going to fire on the treant twice with the longbow. Boom, boom. Who both missed. And then the other guy is going to try and fire twice on the treant. 17 hit, I think, right? 6 piercing, 18 radiant. And that's them. And then the priest is gone. I'll take him off. And then the other warrior's going to chip off the ice off this guy. The other ones below decks are reloading their ballista. And Warwick is back conscious.
Yes, he is. And he pops up and just immediately chucks a grenade right over here.
Nice.
Like, he's...
In one motion.
Yes.
It's like he's reaching for his alarm. The grenade flies out of his hand.
What happened?
Nice, 20 damage. Killed that one, killed that one. This one could die if it fails its dex save, which it does not. Takes 10. All right.
Soldiers start yelling, take him. We need to knock the captain out so we can get some information.
And you
we
are-
got friends to save.
You are out of ammo, Warwick. Flinch.
Happens every morning.
Crossing over to the other deck, is that difficult terrain?
No, just part of your move. Especially for Flinch. He's got a climb speed, so he's good.
Yeah, I'm going to do all kinds of hardcore parkour. I'm going to shoot a musket on the captain.
All right.
17 for 14.
Nice.
17 for 14 non-lethal musket? Question mark?
Nope, but you didn't kill him. Nez, your
All
turn.
right, and I will bonus action hide.
Okay, your turn, Nez.
Oh, okay. And I'm pointing at the captain. Is it not non-lethal?
We need to find out where our friend
The
is
captain.
being
The
held.
captain throws up his arms to surrender.
Whew.
Okay.
All right.
Is the kid up there surrendering as well?
He sees the captain surrender. Yeah, and he gives up.
Okay.
And the captain yells for the others to come up on deck. There's 4 others below deck. And they all surrender. The ship surrenders to you.
And I say,
All right. Whew. That was a tough fight. So,
Fuck.
the situation is, the battle is just, you finish this battle, you've captured a captain and a star moth. You are located basically right near the trade quarter. Your allies are probably now imprisoned somewhere in the Imperial Palace. So you can take a short rest and then talk amongst yourselves about what you want to do.
Can we get information out of the captain about the where people are being held? If they have any information on like what happened to the brother, like I'm kind of hoping that he's also under lock and key.
So the
And so he
captain
might
won't-
be
so
more
the captain just
accessible.
came from the battle, and
Okay, you didn't know.
you want to. So you can certainly ask him about where prison quarter locations are. He would know that. He won't know anything that you guys just witnessed, though. That was happening.
Okay.
He would know
Well, yeah, let's
what
get
was happening
prison
before he
information.
was sent out to the battle. If you want to ask me any questions about that, though.
Oh,
But yeah, he can give you basically directions that could get you to the prison, where you could, as a group, try to sneak into it. You could try and breach it,
Warwick votes for breaching.
or other options as you desire. He can share with you basically where the Imperial quarters are. So if you want to try and breach that or sneak from the prison to there, you could do that. He can share with you general information about routine, like what days do they do this and what days do they do that kind of stuff. So what do you guys want to know?
Well, first, Silver wants to know if there's other entrances to the prison, like which different entrances
Okay.
are there to the prison? Is there one that like where
Yeah.
trade goods or?
He can
Or you
give
can,
you a
you know,
couple
directly
ways
go
that
in.
you could sneak into it.
Okay,
So yeah, you get from him a couple other entrances that you could use to sneak in.
perfect. And then
And or try to use disguise to get in through too. And you guys can do a short rest while you're having discussions with the captain. Spend hit dice as you like. The treant, just assume the treant can restore all his hit points basically one time. So if he uses half of his hit points to restore, he has half to restore on the next short rest. You understand what I'm saying?
Yep.
What about Warwick?
Same with Warwick.
Okay.
So Warwick's hit points are 75. So over the course of today, during short rest, he can restore 75 of his hit points.
All right, I got
He's
10
gonna
left.
use 90.
The ship conditions. So you have the second wind that you can, of course, use. It's got all its weaponry functioning, and of course a treant with plenty of ammo. The bombard you could use. It's got its main cannon is functional. It does. Its main cannon does the bombard. It takes 4 crew to load it. It takes 3 actions to load it, 1 action to fire it, and it basically fires it wherever the ship's pointing. It does 16 D10 damage, so 88 on average. And it is, what do we say its points were? It's a little bit down to hit points.
You said 150 out of
Yeah,
300?
150 out of 300. And it's got the main cannon functioning and its port ballista functioning. But you can move that to the starboard or port, whichever side you want.
Are we going to sneak in or blow a hole in the side of the prison?
The problem is,
Yes.
I mean, if we blow a hole in the side of the prison, it's going to alert the entire fleet.
Exactly. Let's do it.
Like that, we kind of tried that. That didn't work because we're going to have a bunch of solar dragons. Like, I mean, throwing our lives away isn't going to save our friends, and it's not going to save Toro.
So how much, just out of curiosity, how much of the Starmoth fleet exists after, I wasn't part of the...
Yeah, it was going badly.
That's
okay.
Yeah, they would
so
have been maybe 50% losses compared to all of your fleet lost.
But
And they have like 30 ships to start, so they probably got like 15 ships limping back to port as you speak. The good news is it doesn't appear any other ships followed the bombard to here, so the only Starmoth that you guys faced is the only one that followed the ship.
So we could. I think we take their Starmoth in, right? We have plenty of armor to disguise ourselves.
Yep.
And then for those of us that can't disguise ourselves, we can play the, we're taking the prisoners in.
Mm-hmm.
To,
Yeah.
Add with the other prisoners.
with the Wookiee and binders?
Exactly.
Okay. You want
I
to...
just don't think we don't have the resource. That was one ship that we were fighting, and it, taxed us. Like, we don't have the resources to take on, all of the fucking astral elves. They're just gross.
So the location. You guys are... Here's the map. You're in the trade quarter right now. You could sail definitely the Starmoth to anywhere you want. There's common docks. The Starmoths don't appear to ever dock at the common docks. There's Imperial docks where the Starmoths do appear to dock.
Is there a dock directly on the prison by chance?
Directly at the Imperial Palace, there's not, but you can certainly move a ship next to it and like rappel off of it. Or you could travel overland from where you're at.
Yeah, let's ask the captain, like, had he captured us and had important prisoners, how would he have taken us back?
Roll
then
for
let's do
me.
that.
Roll for me a persuasion check.
Okay.
Charisma persuasion. DC 15 for good things to happen.
All right, hold on. I need to. Is this something I could guidance?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, good. Well, I don't know what guidance we're using. Whichever. So I'll do the guidance, and then, look it up. There's that. I've got that auto-gnome ability to like pump up a roll. So let's try that. So I am going to use my inspiration here. Just got to find my character. Where did it go? Oh, there. See, charisma, persuasion. So yeah, with it. Oh, I guess we can re-roll. So I just roll it and see what happens. All right, 13 plus the how's it called?
Built for success, so probably like be something
Built for success.
under your features.
Fuck. And then the guidance. Oh, the guidance gets it to 15.
Okay. So this captain is loyal to. Actually, I'll let you choose. You want him to be loyal to the Empress, the new Empress, or loyal to the old Emperor, her brother, who's now since been disposed? Of course, he doesn't know any of this has happened yet.
I think my inclination is brother, because maybe, the best thing we could do is, we could try to leverage that, right?
Except he doesn't know the brother has been disposed. So if he's
we can
loyal
tell
to
him.
the imp,
we can tell him.
assuming he believes us. But let me just throw this option out there. He's loyal to the Empress, who he doesn't know is no longer a prisoner, and we convince him that we're going to help free her because he doesn't know she's already free.
Oh, wow.
That's not bad. But if they're helping us in the city and find out that we've lied about that, that could have them switch on us in the middle of a bad place.
Perfect. Then we just blow him up. This is win-win.
All right.
What's
Final decision will be on you, Silver. What is it?
Let's do brother.
Okay.
I think it
He's
makes
loyal
more
to the
sense.
brother, so the brother sent out the fleet to stop the upstart sister from coming back, and but they haven't been able to capture her. They don't know where she is. He's curious, of course, from you guys if you know where she is.
I'm just going to tell him the truth.
So she's the new empress. We
Well,
must stop that.
yeah, we need to stop her from being the new empress.
I mean, when you say tell him the truth, not the whole truth.
Right.
You mean the part
As
about
much
her
as
being
the-
empress?
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. So yeah, he will help you break your friends out in an effort to overthrow her.
Cool.
So he'll provide
kept him on a
cover.
treadmill. Kept him on the treadmill during the 1 hour, so he didn't get a short rest.
Good. Didn't get his hit points back.
Treadmill.
So you guys can definitely take the Star Moth, and he'll run. He can pilot it, or you could leave him and all his elves tied up here and take it yourselves. Whatever you want to do.
Well, so, we're pretty sure that he's on board with this plan.
Yeah.
Breaking.
Yep.
Okay. Then
He's
I
on
say
the
we let
Emperor's
him-
side, and he wants to depose the Empress, defeat her.
Yeah. Let's let him pilot it. It's one less thing for us to have to worry about.
He can share with you where her throne room is and such,
right.
so that you can get from the prison to where she might be and confront her if you want.
Oh,
And
cool.
then, if you need to make a quick run to the temple, either one of your ships can be standing by, or his ship can be standing by. Your choice. Because remember, you need to get the Ring of Shooting Stars into the font to take it to the star
big-
to destroy the star.
So if can we position the bombard in such a way that the bombard could shoot me out of it, holding the ring into the light?
Yes,
I'd like to
Oh
do that.
my God, Warwick loves this idea.
this is the best
And
idea we've
Warwick
had the whole campaign.
is convinced that Zebulon would also love this idea.
So let's do that.
Okay.
We'll have the
So-
bombard set up to do a ranged attack to deliver the ring.
You
Okay.
know when two GIF think this is a good idea, it's a good
That's
idea.
a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically, you're able to get your rest in. You'll fly the bombard with the moth as if the bombard's under tow has been captured and is coming back, such that you can have it with you near the Imperial Palace to fire Silver back to the font in a hurry. That's
Do
your
it.
plan.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and then who's going to be piloting the Star Moth? Do you guys want to pilot it, or do you want to take the elves and risk having the elves with you?
I'd like to take the captain and leave the other elves if
Okay.
possible.
Yeah, you can tie up the other elves.
But if he's willing to, yeah, I'd love to actually just casually, like, I'd love to try to fly the Star Moth. It's I live to fly these ships, and
Mm-hmm.
it'd be fun.
Okay.
Remember, fly casual.
You guys load up on the Star Moth and head toward the Imperial Prison, where you take the entrance in that you've been briefed on, where you can find Mervin and Zebulon and Tars. Mervin, Zebulon, and Tars, you guys have not had the chance to get all your resources recharged, but you will be starting out at least half your hit points. So let me get you guys going. Let's do the character intros for Mervin. Mervin, go ahead.
Mervin was raised into wealth, but he got bored with it and decided to take advantage of all the finest fighting instructors his parents could afford, and now is out exploring the space.
And Tars.
Tars is half cowboy and half praying mantis. He's here to kick ass and cast spells.
And Zebulon.
Let's be honest. If you've met Warwick, you've pretty much met Zebulon. He's a GIF through and through. He likes explosions, drinking, and explosions while drinking.
Okay. So you guys get into the prison, or you're at least trying to get into the prison. This will be where you guys dock. So now we're going to need to know who's the infiltrating group. I'm going to put you guys just behind this wall right over here. This just is representing the prison. This is the Star Moth coming to a nearby dock with the bombard in tow. Bombard pointed toward the astral font. Grab you guys. So who is going to stay on the bombard and also stay on the second wind? Go ahead and move your guys around to either be on the ship you're on here. And let me drag the bombard over. Not the second bombard. Yeah. So I'm just going to put the bombard kind of like here, having been towed in position and pointing toward where it needs to fire. So then, you guys, I'm going to put you on the top of this map, and if you're actually on the second wind, just move your guys off the map. But if you're on the bombard, or the elf ship, you can move your guy to where they're at on the bombard or the elf ship. And the captain will be talking to whoever's at the docks. These are like a special supply dock, basically at the back of the Imperial Palace, where supplies are brought into the prison or into the palace, and this is where you guys are going to be able to get into the prison. Hopefully you'll have no trouble here, and if you do run into anyone who suspects you, you can sweet talk them. So, those of you who are going to disembark and try and enter the prison, and remember, after the prison, you have to get to the palace throne room and get the ring. So you may want to make sure you bring as many people who you think will be necessary to make that happen. The commander says he doesn't know what this new empress would do for a guard, but you can suspect there'll be a dragon nearby and at least several guards of at least his caliber when you get to the throne room. The treant, you don't think the treant will be able to disembark from the ship and successfully take part in what's happening unless you guys have a good plan and or a way to disguise the treant.
I don't have a polymorph ready for the treant, sorry.
All right. Silver, you're going, right? Is Flinch going?
Yes.
All right. So, we'll move Flinch onto the docks here. How about Topola? Topola going?
Sure.
All right. We got Warwick there. Treant will be staying on board. Maybe the bombard. Ready to load. Treant will be ready to load into the breach. Little Silver. And fire the bombard. He'll have it all primed and ready to fire. Okay. So that's your away party. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of you trying to get to the 3 of you held in prison. Then get to the princess, get the ring, and get back to the ship.
Or if we're really lucky, then the prince will be in prison too.
Mm-hmm. All right. So yeah, to get into the prison, you do come across some suspicion. You'll have to make at least one either deception check or persuasion check to get through without any kind of problem. Who's going to be doing your talking?
Not all at once.
I got a 14. I have 14. So.
Sounds like
14 charisma? I mean, it sounds like you're a lot more charismatic than Silver.
Yeah, Silver will just guide you the whole time. Just be like,
Yeah, Flinch is it, isn't it?
Can't be the. How is that even possible?
Flinch is the sweet talker. Okay. So, Flinch, you got to make a charisma check. We're going to ignore that one. I assume that was just a practice roll. You got to make a charisma check.
See if I was proficient.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Okay.
And you can have advantage with the help of your friends there.
All right. I will cross my hands behind my back because that makes me more authoritative.
Okay.
And here I go.
There you go. No problem.
22. Thank you.
22. You're able to get, guys are able to get into the prison with not any, and most of you who can be disguised as an elf were, right? Topola
Yes.
and Nez and, well, those are the only 2, really.
yes.
Okay. So you're able to get into the wing where you have Mervin and Tars and Zebulon and find some keys and get them out and then make your way toward the throne room. So when you guys meet them, they're a little worse for wear. They've been beefed up and scuffed up. You're able to find their weapons nearby so you guys can re-equip. You're at half hit points though, so does anyone want to do any healing for these guys?
Yes, please.
Go for it.
Let's see. I've got one of those. So to make this effective, I'm gonna pop the chalice, and I'm gonna use I just see if it's worth upcasting. It might be. It cannot be upcasted. But I'll pop an aura of vitality. I think that's gonna make the most sense. And so with the chalice form and aura of vitality, it should be. What the hell is aura? So that. And it should be should get a number of those. Plus,
if you can do 60 points of healing, you'll get them to full.
Yeah, I think I can, because I also, what's not included in that is the moon sickle isn't included in that, which is an extra D4.
Okay.
So it's 10. So it's let's just see if I do roll.
Yeah, you just do average, and you can do over 60. You're good. So
okay,
Tars and Zebulon and Mervin, you guys can all be at full hit points now.
Nice.
And I'll top off too.
All right. And Mervin, you have inspiration. And Flinch, you can have inspiration. And now you guys are ready to go through the room. And before we do that, let's take a quick break. So it's 26 after. You guys find out from talking to some guards and such that the Empress is in council right now. And you find out where the council chamber is, and that might be even a better chance than in her throne room, where she'll have even more guards. You want to wait and try and wait till she returns to the throne room, go after her in her council, or do something else?
Possible to go after her chambers.
All right. You want to cast any spells before you step into the council chambers? You'll kind of know when you're really close. So many spells that even have like just round durations you could cast, and you just have to knock off a couple rounds off of them.
Can you remind us if we had taken a long rest or something?
The three of you in prison
Why
had
we're-
not. You'd only gotten the short rest.
Sorry, I'm back.
The ones of you in prison did not get a long rest, only a short rest.
So I have shoot. I don't know how many spell slots I used last time.
If you don't know for sure what you got, just assume you used half.
Okay.
Half rounded up. Or half of your spells are remaining rounded up.
And
And
that's
half
the
of your
case?
uses of any daily powers or, long rest
Yeah.
powers are still remaining too. So, any spells? Are you ready to go in? Okay.
So I keep great notes. I'd actually used every single one of my spell slots.
Okay.
Should I pretend that I didn't keep
You
those
should
notes?
pretend that you got some of those back. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So, the council chambers. Here.
Are there guards posted outside the door?
You're able to distract them, so they should not be an issue. So you're able to get past guards and get into the chamber itself
Okay.
without any problem. Guys.
Before coming in here, can we ask a guard if there's like a fucking dragon door up top or something? Or
Oh, there'll
is
be
this
a
the only
dragon
way
in there.
in?
You're pretty sure of that.
No. But is there like just?
More
I'm
dragons?
worried about her just jumping on a dragon and flying away again.
Oh, you don't know for sure. But you're about to find out. So, but your lead guys come into the chamber.
Shit.
Here we go. So you step into the chamber here.
Can you center us?
Yeah, right here.
Oh shoot! Sorry, I moved right as. Okay, thank you. Okay. Yeah,
There you go.
7 on the
So
front.
put you guys in there. So you step into this chamber and you immediately feel the vastness of space because you look down onto the floor and you see a ring of Spelljammer helms, basically. You would assume that these Spelljammer helms could maybe move this whole flying citadel. That's as big as a city. They're not all manned right now, so it can't be moved right now. And there is, just as you were afraid, an opening into space in the floor. Probably opens through the bottom of the asteroid. There's a couple of star priests you can see, manning a couple of Spelljammer helms. Go ahead and put you guys all right in here, inside the room. You shut the door. The door is right behind Silver, so you shut the door behind you so that no one else will join you. And you can be a couple steps left or right of the center as well. There is a solar dragon next to the princess, the empress now, Zendali. And there's a couple of guards to the right and left of the stairs that go down into the place. Let's see here. For NPCs, Warwick, that'll be you, Josh. Lynch,
Very
of
good.
course, is RL. And Topaz, of course, is David. Silver needs to get up in there. You already did. There's two Silvers. That's weird. I'll get rid of the extra
That
silver.
one was off the screen, so I'd grabbed
so
one
was-
to.
I'll get rid of this. There we go.
I was bringing two of
he's
me because I thought we
replicating.
needed the help.
6, 7. There you go. Okay.
Replicating himself.
So you guys step in.
Oh.
You know, as soon as you step in, there's going to be repercussions because Zendali's going to recognize you right away and know what
So
you're
bef-
here for. So
So
you
just
can take
before we-
a single move to try and get away from being like in a fireball formation
Oh,
into the chamber, leaping off of this balcony, which is about 30 feet above the floor. You can even do that if you want.
Yeah, well, I mean, the gift.
on the way here, can we have agreed to go after one of the targets first, so we don't split fire? We either need to go after her or the dragon first. But if we split it up, she's lit. I mean, even if we get her close to death, I think she's just gonna misty step onto that fucking dragon and fly away again. So I think we need to drop the dragon.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, let's do it.
All right, take your spots. Once you're happy where you're standing, roll your initiative. Once you roll your initiative, don't move again. So it's your turn.
Is Warwick going right after me, or am I rolling separate? initiative
Roll
for him?
separately for Warwick.
Good, because mine sucked.
If you end up with 2 initiatives like Flinch just did, let me know and I'll delete one of them for you.
I'd love if they fix that. You can't edit an initiative if people are like
Adding
rolling in.
initiatives, yeah.
I know, isn't that annoying?
It's like
Oh, it's so annoying.
It's like, how hard is that to just fix?
right.
I'm not a programmer or nothing, but it seems like it should be easier. Holy cow, that dragon went first. How did that happen?
Great.
Well-
for not a programmer, you know how to make macros. Fuck us.
I know, I'm pretty good at it. Right? All right. So Zendali sees you enter the chamber, and you can see fear in her eyes, like she wasn't expecting your return this fast. She commands the dragon to destroy you. The dragon immediately leaps into the air, flying your direction, speed of 60, 6, 7, flies to there, and then launches a little globe of energy out of its mouth. You guys are like pretty spread out in altitude, So it's going to get the 3 of you near the top. So Tars and Flinch and Silver are going to be in this one. The rest of you are far enough down the stairs not to be in the area. 58 points of radiant damage, DC 17, con save for half.
Jesus.
Oh, I'm dead.
That's Flinch and Tars and
I
Silver.
don't think I have anything. Yeah. All right. Con save. I'm
Con
really
save
good at
DC
these.
17. Tars, you made it. And Flinch needs to roll as well. Con save DC 17.
Hey,
Holy
it's only
cow.
58.
Look
Silver,
at that.
You're still up.
Tars and Flinch both made it. Nicely done, guys. Dragon's done. Guard's turn. This guard is the one next to Mervin. Steps forward to attack you, Mervin. Multi-attack with his longsword. 16 is, I think, a miss on Mervin. Yep. And the second longsword attack. That's hit with a 20 to hit for 21 slashing, 17 radiant, Mervin. Then Tars, your turn.
All right. What's the? You said it's the same altitude as me.
The dragon? Is that what you're asking?
Roger.
The dragon,
Yes,
yes.
sir.
Yeah. So the top of that flight of stairs is 20 feet above the floor of the chamber, and the dragon's also 20 feet above the floor of the chamber.
I'm gonna run to stand on the railing.
Okay.
And I think that puts me within 30 feet.
It does.
And I'm gonna tell him to go away.
16 charisma save. Dragon disappears. Then finish your turn we want. Then Warwick, your turn.
Well, since the target that I was going to go do just disappeared. So are we shifting focus then to the
Princess. Yep.
Empress?
Yeah.
All right. Move 1, 2 to there. Five. So move to there and try to shoot her with a musket with disadvantage. It's multi-attack musket twice, yes. So 18 for 9.
Hit.
And 18 for 3.
Hit again.
Both
After
barrels.
Warwick, Naz, your turn.
Yeah, I'm going to. I mean, I don't have a great thing for this, but I'm just going to cast slow.
Ooh.
It's a 40-foot cube. I get up, but so it's basically just going to be the Empress, and probably the Aristocrat or whatever that guy is on the right.
Okay.
Both of those two. So, and that will be wisdom saves if I find. There you go.
17 wisdom. Princess wisdom save.
Yeah.
18. And Star Priest wisdom save. 16. You got the Star Priest.
There you
Star
go.
Priest is slow.
It looks like I disappeared from initiative.
Oh, okay. What'd you roll? Let's see.
18.
Mervin, 18. 18. All right. As soon as Naz is finished, we'll have you go. And then.
What?
Anything else, Naz?
Yeah, I will try and get out there to do that.
Okay. Now go ahead, Mervin.
Okay. I'm going to do a second wind and attack with my glaive on this guy and strike 20
20 is a hit.
for 11. No.
So once per turn, you have savage attackers. So we'll use on your first attack every turn the higher of the first two numbers. So 14. Then once per turn, great weapon fighters. So 17. So 17 damage on him. And he's got to knock him prone unless he makes a 15 con save. If she fails, now he's prone. So you have advantage on the next attack.
All right. One more strike with advantage.
That's a hit.
Needed
So
that advantage.
14 damage on the second. Nice.
And then I'm going to do action surge and disengage.
After your turn comes Silver.
And that's Paul got to do things. Quick question here, Tom. I didn't come through earlier on the dragon breath. Are we running resist where it's before or after?
What do you mean
Like
resist?
the-
It's after. You can do it after.
After? So I could have added that,
Sure. Go for it.
and then with that built for success would have gotten me there. But what I don't know is if they both take a reaction. I think they do. So tough luck for that. Is it dim light in here?
Yeah, you can call it dim light.
Okay, I'm gonna use. I'm gonna go ahead and use
The whole place brings to mind this picture. Is it with dim starlight? Oh, it's not the right thing. With dim starlight all around and through the hole in the floor. You don't see any ships yet, though.
Cool. Cool. We should have the bombard meters here. Anyhow, then I'm gonna come up here. I'm gonna cast Bless at 3rd level. I'm gonna hit all of the real part, like the player characters, and then with my bonus action, I'm going to give myself the power of flight.
Okay. Everyone
And
mark
then-
cross swords if you've got the blast going so you don't forget. And Topola, your turn.
Do I think I can duck down here for like more cover, or just standing here is the cover I can get?
You can duck down and get more cover, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna duck
Basically, you
down
go prone and you have to use half your movement to stand.
here. Ooh, no, I won't do that. I'll just stay here then.
Okay. Topola,
Because-
your turn. And Topola, you're marked as prone right now. change that?
Yeah, I probably want to change that. I think I'm gonna hit the queen here with a storm.
Storm, nice. Okay. 20-foot radius is the queen. Where you put in the center of that spell?
I'll drop it right on with her in the center.
Right around the center. Okay, so it'll be just her. And the damage is 7 bludgeoning, 21 cold. She got 14 dex save, which did I roll twice somehow? She made for half, so she's gonna take 3, and 10 is 13 total damage. Got it. And it is difficult terrain around her until the end of your next turn. What else you got?
Oh.
That's all? Okay. That'll be the difficult terrain. And then priest's turn. So the lead priest who's soloed, he is going to go ahead and do Rain of Radiance. Is out of range though for you. Shoot, where you go? Okay, he'll try Rain of Radiance on Mervin. 26 radiant damage, Mervin. DC 16 dex save for half.
Oh, wrong button. There we go.
You got 15 on the dex save, so it looks like you take the full 26 radiant.
Plus 2 for bless.
Oh, nice. Okay, so you made your save. Take half the 26, 13 radiant, and repeat in target's turn for slow. So repeat his slow saving throw for that. Wisdom still slowed. He's done. Flinch his turn. RL.
Right. Flinch will run down the stairs and attack this guy, his guard, with a short bow. Short sword twice. 13 for 4.
That's a miss. That's a hit.
23 for 7.
Got it.
And then he's going to bonus action disengage.
All right. Then Zendali's turn. Zendali. She has a certain ring she could use. And she will do definitely using 120 feet. She'll spend 2 charges as an action to create sphere appears in an occupied space you can see within 20 feet of you. Okay. Each sphere appears in an unoccupied space you can see within 120 feet. That's as long as you are concentrated. Move up to 30 feet. Each other than you comes within 5 feet of sphere. The sphere discharges light. That creature. Alright. She's going to do 1 sphere and target it on Tars. And she'll use her bonus action to move it into Tars and do 4d12 damage. And you get a DC 15 dexterity saving throw, Tars. To take half of this 4d12. 27 lightning damage. Major save, so yeah, take half of 27 is 13. And DC 10 concentration check. I need a 4 on that bless.
That's a save, correct?
On save.
Do you have inspiration, Tars?
It is a save, I think.
Oh, why don't you try your inspiration if you can?
I don't. Finch does. Flinch.
Oh.
I do
Then
not.
let me, hold on. I guess I'll cast resistance on you and see what happens, right?
The resistance those 10 feet with the reaction resistance.
Oh, shit, that's right.
So.
This is right. Well, fuck.
Okay, so the dragon is back. And
Who's back?
Zendali's done.
Back
Then
again.
the priest over there is going to go. He's going to go ahead and do 1, 2, 3, 5. So we can get out of that chair, start moving towards Zendali. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then he's going to fire a Rain of Radiance on Mervin. 21 radiant damage, Mervin. 16 dex save for half. You made it. So you take only 10, Mervin. And he's done. And then Zebulon, your turn.
Are we switching back to the dragon?
20 feet in the air on the dragon.
Oh, 20 feet in the air?
Yep.
Whatever you think. I mean, not only is it
Well-
an escape fur, but I mean, he can cone all of us for like 50 plus damage.
Yeah.
Like that's. But
I can either get up next to her or.
go to town on her. You can do it.
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 6. So I'm dashing 4, 6, and then I'm going to Misty Step right there.
Okay. Then after you is the first guard to go. He's going to come chasing after you. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. And fire a radiant ray at Zebulon, 120 feet. 25 to hit you, Zebulon, for 30 radiant.
I will shield that.
Nice. He'll fire another ray at you. That one misses, and that round's over. And the dragon's turn. See if the dragon recharges his breath weapon. Does not. It will turn in the air and fly back towards Zebulon to there. Multi-attack, and when it gets to you, Zebulon, with a bite and tail, the bite attack, is only a
Miss.
15. Tail attack is a 26.
Miss.
Oh, Jesus. After your dragon's turn, the other guard's going. He's prone, so he stands up. Have his movement to do that. Then he's going to go 1, 2, 3, provoking from Finch. Finch hits him on his way by for 8 points of slashing. Piercing. Then he's going to do a Radiant Ray, 120 feet at Zebulon. Miss. And miss.
Miss.
And then Tar, is your turn. Everyone's firing on the one next to the Empress.
How dare you?
Check.
Working now.
I'm going to cast Enemies Abound on
Okay.
the dragon.
The dragon, okay. Until then, save DC 16. You got him. Creature you see, target, regard all creatures it sees as enemies. Repeat when take damage. When target, choose new target. Random in range of attack spell. Okay. Repeat when take damage. Okay, so anytime you guys damage the dragon, they'll repeat that save. Or if anyone that damages the dragon, they'll repeat that save. And that's concentration for you, Tars. Anything else? Your turn, Warwick.
Oh,
That's-
Warwick, sorry.
that's you,
That's
Josh,
me. Yeah, I apologize. All right, Warwick's going to move closer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I take it he did not get his grenades back.
Correct.
So musket without disadvantage because she is within 40 feet. 16 for 5 and 17 for 5 against the Empress.
Sorry. Against the Empress. The first one was a 16 from that position. She's got cover, so that's miss.
Yeah.
And the 17 is also miss.
Dang it.
Warwick's done. Mervin, your turn.
Mervin moves a little bit, attacks the priest there.
Okay. Priest is slowed. Forget what that does to his armor class, but it probably makes it worse.
-2.
Not
Minus
that
2.
worse, probably.
Yeah, 11 does. No, 11 hits if it's -2.
Well, and
Okay.
there's a 4 bless on that first one.
Oh, then it for sure hits by a mile. Speed is have -2 armor class and dex saves. Nice, okay. And so the first one hit Mervin, doing 13, 16 points damage, and he might go prone. That's 16. Con save to go prone. DC 15, which he makes. Now he's prone for his second one. You don't have to try and knock him prone if you don't want to, because being prone when you're more than 5 feet away is not good for you.
Oh, okay.
But if you
yeah.
want to close the distance, then it is good for you.
No, I don't want to close the distance,
Okay.
so I won't knock him prone.
Don't want to knock him prone. Okay. Second one then is also a hit because of being slowed and blessed. And the second damage is 10. Okay.
And then one more bonus.
That's also a hit for 8. Got it.
And
Okay.
that should do it.
Now's your turn.
Right.
That dragon, by the way, is only 5 feet off the ground, not 20 feet anymore. In case that matters to
It
anyone.
came down to attack Zebulon.
He did.
Yeah.
And I do his altitude with the wing symbol there, and the number is the number of 5-foot squares. The base of them is off the ground.
Move up to there, and then let's see. Gentle repose probably isn't going to do anything. So I am going to. Yeah, Zedalia, she's got a great save against this, but we're going to go ahead and try and Tasha's Mind Whipper and save.
Whip it real good.
Yeah. So she'll take 7 psychic and pass turn.
Is that me? Hello?
You're talking, Tom.
Your turn, Shane. Your turn, Shane.
Okay. Yeah, sorry, I didn't hear you. These guys right here, what are these? Are they like
They're
pillars or-
floating. They're floating rocks. They're at. You could make your way across the rocks and the ring. There appear to be some sort of ruins on the ring. You're not sure what exactly those do.
ruins? Oh, on the ring itself.
Yeah.
Okay. My concern is, like, if I was here and I went unconscious, would I land on the rock or would I, like, slide off into space?
You think you'd land on the rock?
All right, well,
It's-
fuck it. Let's try it.
Go for it.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We
Right,
got
and
there.
find out. Is that
That's
right?
right.
Right? I mean, I don't want
That's gonna be the name of my new
RPG.
RPG. Try it and find out.
Try and find
I
out.
love it. I love it.
Yeah, I'm gonna come up here. Who goes after me? Topola, but then so fuck it. I am going to use one of my guiding bolts. They're all radiant. That's probably a terrible idea. Whatever. I'm gonna use one of my free guiding bolts on her, and let's just see how that goes. That's a 20 for 16.
That is a hit.
Does she seem to take all of that?
It does, yes.
All right, and then I will go ahead and go into my archer form and follow that up. That's going to be a 23 plus for 12.
That is a hit.
And
All right.
I am the finished.
Topola, your turn.
Okay, Topla is going to move a little bit. She's going to suggest to the guard up just north of her.
Okay.
Go to the throne room. That's where you're needed most.
That sounds reasonable. That is a wisdom save. DC 14. Boom, boom. Oh, no. Guard ignores
Cutting
Topla.
words that.
Okay.
But he had disadvantage, right?
After Topla, the priest. The other priest. The slowed priest still. Okay. Slowed priest is going to go ahead and do... he's going to try a hold person on Zebulon. You want to counter that? Second level hold person from the slowed priest.
I don't want to use my. I don't have very many spell slots left. I want to save it.
For slow, he needs to roll
Double
a
trait.
d20 and on to see what round it goes off in. And let's say that goes off 20 this round, or is it next round? On 11 or higher, the spell does not take effect until the creature's next turn.
Okay. All right, then you don't need to worry about dispelling it yet. Although you can if you want, because he started casting it. So the priest is started this whole person spell. Flint, your turn.
A slow person spell.
All right, Finch is going to move up here. Do a
Okay.
multi-tap.
Okay, Flinch, taking it to the
I
guards.
can't use counter anyways because I cast shield.
8 points of damage.
Okay, got it.
13 for
that's
five.
miss.
All right,
13's
and
miss.
bonus action if it's going to come through. Disengage.
Okay, then Dolly's turn. She's in trouble. She's going to go ahead and cast a fly spell. You don't want to counter that?
And not.
Am I within 60 feet of her?
Yeah.
I will counter it.
All right.
Yay!
Fly is countered. She will move, provoking Zebulon.
All right, here we go. Long sword. I doubt an 11 hits.
Does not.
Oh, I didn't have a reaction anyways because I cast shield. That's why I missed.
6. She runs to there, and then the priest. Actually, she'll run to here. Then the priest goes.
How high is the dragon?
The dragon's 5 feet off the deck. Priest is going to cast. What?
What's the range of the dragon?
You don't know.
5 feet or 10?
Like his reach?
if she
Probably
was
10 feet.
Yeah. So if she was the enemy, it pits.
Oh,
I think it gets a reaction.
because he's right. I forgot about that. Okay. He'll take his reaction to bite at her as she leaves.
Yeah, it does.
Critical.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Spell ever.
Oh my god.
24,
So cool,
34,
dude.
38, 43. Wait. Do the math for me.
I don't want to be a rules guy. I don't want to be the rules guy.
Is that
but it's-
43
you
points
need
of
to be the
damage?
rules guy.
1, 2,
43,
3.
yeah.
It's random, Tom.
Oh,
so you have
Jesus.
to pick.
What's random?
No, it says if it takes
Whenever
an
the
OA, it
affected
has to take it.
creature, if an enemy, let's see, whenever the creature chooses another creature as a target, must choose the target at random from among the creatures it can see within range of attack. If an enemy provokes an opportunity attack from the affected creature, the
Oh,
creature
never
must
mind.
make
You're
the
right.
attack. Yeah.
And everybody's
You're
an
right.
enemy.
All right.
43
Everyone's an
damage.
enemy.
Holy cow. Guess how many points the Empress has currently?
42.
43.
44.
43.
43.
Exactly 43. The dragon chomps down on the Empress and shakes the life out of her. The ring rolls across the ground toward the opening in the ground, and Zebulon, you reach down and grab it just in time, and the Empress is dead.
What?
And Zebulon hollers, "I'm your emperor now! Bow before me!"
Oh my god. Okay, then the priest sees that and is stunned, and the dragon is still, who knows what's going on. So the priest is running for it. 6, 7, 8. And disappears in some sort of astral font over there. And then
Get out of
actually
here.
everything's going to disintegrate as everyone's going to flee from you guys in all directions. And the dragon is just thrashing around, attacking anything and attack. So that's the only danger. You can drop that spell when you want. And if you want to drop it, you think you just have to fight the dragon. And it's going to be the enemy of everyone in this room until you drop the spell, and even after you drop the spell. So, Zebulon, you grab the ring. All the elves flee. The dragon's turn next. So now the dragon...
Zebulon doesn't get to go?
Oh, Zebulon, go ahead. Sorry.
Okay. Zebulon... I want to say Zebulon's going to try to mount it, but he won't.
Write it on out of here.
Josh. What would Zeb do? What would Zeb really do, Josh? Don't hold back.
Oh,
Go to your character.
and Flinch, or not Flinch, Tars, let me know if you drop the spell at any time.
I don't know if there's a reason to keep it, unless
Yeah, I would drop it.
I can just drop it.
He has
The
to
dragon
attack the random.
bows at the feet of the bearer of the ring.
Oh,
Zebulon mounts it.
All right. You guys are victorious. That was the end.
what the
That
hell?
was awesome.
The
Now,
best
one
use
of
of that
you,
spell ever.
one of you is
Yes.
going to have to decide who's going to sacrifice himself to take the ring into the star.
Wait,
So does it have? The question is, like, Silver's willing to,
Mhm.
but what Silver really wants to do is take her body with the ring and pack it into the gun, and then shoot her out as a fitting farewell to the last ruler of these terrible people.
I think that's a good way to end it. Yeah.
yes, absolutely.
And you actually find on her body a couple of valuable items that you take first, I'm sure, including
course.
a second ring of shooting stars. And you
Ooh.
don't need to send them both through the thing. She has her brothers on her as well. So, okay. So you guys call the ship. The bombard sails below this opening. You all descend down onto the bombard, load up the Empress into the cannon, fire the cannon, and then get the heck out of Dodge as fast as you can on the bombard. And as you are fleeing away, you witness the destruction of the star, the Xaryxian star, as the body goes into the font and then is transported into the star. And picture of it here. So as the star is exploding, you guys are fleeing. The elven fleet's being disintegrated. And
Did we just kill all of the elves?
yeah, you will. Yeah, you did.
Let me double check my alignment.
Check your
I think
alignment.
I'm lawful. Oh yeah, Zebulon's fine with that. He's lawful neutral. That was a fitting end to them. That's okay. That is okay.
All right. So
Genocide. Not that big of a deal.
Yeah, you witness the star flares moments after you fling the body of the Empress into the font, becoming 1,000 times brighter. And moments later, it is gone. The exploding star destroys everything within 100 million miles of it, including the planet Verduran. Rivas and Zardar survive but are plunged into darkness. The surviving astral elves have no choice but to evacuate all life from Zarek space over the coming weeks and months before retreating to the astral sea. I think the actual elven ship you're on does not get destroyed. Let's look at the Saren space. So you don't kill all the elves. You do destroy one of the planets. Right there. Right. So everything with 100 million miles. So that first planet's destroyed. Much of the elven fleet's destroyed. There's a lot of damage done to the Imperial City, but you guys flee away from the destruction and the chaos that is unleashed when the stars exploded. Your return voyage is uneventful back to Toril. And when you return to Toril, you find that the great yellow things that were growing out of your planet, such as this column of yellow crystal, are all collapsed. You return home to find that the crystal vines that were choking your world have shattered and collapsed. Among the world's inhabitants, the shock of the sudden reprieve has given way to relief and jubilation, and you are hailed as heroes. And that is the end.
Yay!
Hail the
All
call.
right.
Much
phenomenal.
more satisfying ending than last time.
I can't believe you made her own fucking dragon kill her. That is so cool.
And then made it
Just
bow
so
to you
cool.
after it did.
Yeah.
Right. Like,
Now-
what?
Since we have the other ring of stars, do we also get a solar dragon?
No, sorry. You don't.